Seriously? We're on the Montana side. It's quite amazing. It's like once you go from Idaho into Montana, it's just like beautiful and green, and there's nothing. It's just nature. It's pure nature. Like I'm literally scared of bears. And maybe rabid deer that might come and try to attack me. Well, so here I am, starting my adventure. So this is actually once you get off the freeway and you kind of start up the road. Really cool here too. But again, this is kind of like the start, so not the prettiest of areas, but it's definitely not bad to look at either. But I just, for some reason, I've got this thing with like cliffs. I love cliffs, so most of my videos here I'm gonna have cliffs in it. Anyway, it was a really windy day, and it made for a little bit of a challenge. You know, you had to keep staring into the wind, but again, which is fine, not a big deal. You see here the speed limits are pretty low. They do kick up to around 50 miles an hour or so as we kind of get up here. But yeah, really cool. Tons of camping areas up here. Up here on the left is a campsite called Bumblebee. It's a really popular campsite. As a matter of fact, it's kind of where everybody, you know, in Coeur d'Alene goes to camp. I'm pretty sure of it because there's almost zero availability ever. But it's all good. I'm not going up there. But anyway, as we kind of go further, you'll see there's places up here where you can just camp wherever you want. Go fishing, go camping, do whatever you want, and it's fine. But anyway, yeah, pretty cool area. Yeah, so road conditions were actually pretty decent. You know, for the most part, it was very much a beginner trail. You know, there wasn't any steep turns or very, you know, nothing like with 90-degree angles. Most of them were like 45-degree, and they were pretty shallow. So definitely decent as far as, you know, the turns go and stuff. Then I came across this gas station that was like some gas station out of the 50s in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty neat. I wanted to like just get up and start dancing to 50s music. I mean, how could you not? It's just phenomenal. Listen to that. It'll get your legs moving. Yeah, so after the 50s gas station, I came across this cool little gem. And guess what it was? It's a cliff. And you just look at that beauty and that magnificence, and it just takes you away. But of course, you would have to guess. It's a cliff, right? Yeah, I love this stuff. I mean, this stuff is absolutely beautiful. But anyway, yeah, coming through here was really cool. One of my more favorite areas. So just a little tidbit of info here. That turn to the right is actually where you're supposed to go. So it's easy to miss. I missed it. And if you continue down this road, I mean, you'll get somewhere, but it's not Thompson Falls. I don't even know where this goes, to be honest. But yeah, I had to turn around up here and then come back and go over there. So if you have a map, if you come up this road, just make sure you get it up and you watch out for that. Otherwise, you're going to end up just shooting right past it just like I did. So in the past, I haven't had much of a success rate as far as fishing up in this area, but honestly, I hadn't been this far. So I'd be willing to bet that it's better up here. So as I kind of drove further up, I was thinking, you know, let me pull over and kind of see what it looks like. I was just kind of scoping it out for when I come back, because you can bet your butt next time I come back, I'm bringing some poles, because I really want to throw a line in the water and see what happens. Well, here we are, the first stop on this next adventure. I'm not really sure if I'm going to go to Montana or not. I'm just going to continue to go up the road, and we'll see what happens. You guys will find out where I decide to go, I guess. But it's really nice up here. There's a ton of people out fishing, and I'm trying to figure out a way I can put my fishing pole on, or take my fishing pole with me, because if I can do that, you know, I can go stop and go fishing, and we can share that adventure too, which would be pretty cool. Or maybe, just maybe, I can catch a fish with my hands. Fuck yeah. I doubt it. I doubt water's so cold, let me tell you. But absolutely gorgeous out here. I mean, just like the last trip, you know, but this is a completely different area, as you'll see on the map. But I heard that the fish are biting right now, so I'm kind of sad that I don't have a pole with me, because I'd love to go fishing. I need to get some bigger bags on my bike though, because I can't really carry a whole lot with me. But oh well. So you can see, I mean, this is the river here, River Coeur d'Alene. As we start coming up, you know, in elevation, what you're going to see is these nice, beautiful rock cliffs. I don't see a whole lot of them down here, but I'm still low in elevation. This goes and climbs up. I don't know how high, but it climbs up fairly high, and we're going to get more of these rock formations, which are just gorgeous. So I'm kind of excited to see that. It is a bit windy today, so that's the only drawback. But anyway, let's continue on. So as you get further along, you know, it gets denser up through here. I mean, it's really beautiful. It just continues to become more and more beautiful. The only problem I had is I had some deer that basically jumped out in front of me, but luckily, you know, I slowed down to kind of let them go through. You got to be careful of that, especially coming up through these areas as it gets more dense. You can't really see what's, you know, on the other side of these trees. So just understand, if you can, you know, travel closer to the center of the road unless there's opposite traffic coming, just for your own safety, and just be aware that you may need to slow down for deer or even a bear potentially, right? Or just, you know, crap your pants and run. One of the two. So as I got kind of further up this road, I was approaching the summit. Now, up at this summit, there's a trailhead, and I don't know what crazy people go on this trail. It's pretty high up there, and it was super cold, as you'll see here shortly. But yeah, I mean, it's really neat up here. The views are just awesome. But I'm gonna be rolling up on this trailhead soon, and and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright guys, it is fucking cold. It's a beautiful view, but holy freaking hell, is it cold up here. It feels like it's in the 20s. I wasn't dressed for that. And there's some dude circling around up here, and I don't know why. Anyway, this area is called Lolo National Forest. The Lolo. I think there's Lolo animals that run around. You gotta go catch them. I'm just kidding. I have no fucking clue. Anyway, it's a trailhead for a trail that goes, runs around up here. But, yeah, so now I gotta figure out if I'm gonna continue on to Montana and circle around, or if I'm gonna head back. I haven't decided yet. I'm just cold. There's snow on the ground, and there's not supposed to be. It's summer, so what the hell? And I don't know if you guys can hear me, because, oh, well, should be able to hear me, I hope. But it's windy. It's very windy to top it off, so it's that's just making it even colder. You can see I'm like shivering. Still shivering. Anyway, yeah, it's beautiful back there. It's like it feels like it's January up here. I'm serious. Anyway, if I continue down to Montana, obviously the altitude will drop and then it'll warm up a little bit, and then I'll continue back around into Lake Pend Oreille and then back home. Or I can just go back the way I came. So we'll see. Haven't decided yet, but it's really cool up here. Anyhow, I'll see you on my next stop. Unfortunately, my GoPro's dead, so I'm not going to get any more footage on the GoPro. I mean, I could try to get the last 10% or something, but I doubt it's going to go anywhere. It's fucking cold. Alright, anyhow. Alright guys, you know what, I figured, what the hell, let's walk around here and see some of this beautiful scenery while I'm up here, you know. So, yeah, isn't that fucking cool? Can you see the snow? You see the snow down this trail? And over there, they're little miniature, I don't know what you call those, miniature glaciers. I don't know. Anyway. Well, I managed to pull out like 10% on my GoPro, so I filmed this last little bit. Just so you know, I did decide to go down to Thompson Falls, so that's kind of where I'm heading next. I didn't get any video of Thompson Falls per se, but I did stop and get some video of some other areas. But it's not with the GoPro, it's with my other camera, as you'll see here pretty soon. But I just wanted to really show off the areas, you know, because if you're going to be going on this trail, I kind of want you to see, you know, what you're going to see. So. Seriously? Well, we're at another stop. We're on the Montana side. It's quite amazing. It's like once you go from Idaho into Montana, it's just like beautiful and green, and there's nothing. It's just nature. It's pure nature. Like I'm literally scared of bears, and maybe rabid deer that might come and try to attack me. You never know. Anyway, so I lost the GoPro coming into Montana. I don't have the GoPro. I wish I would have started recording as I came into Montana, because that's where it really got beautiful. So unfortunately, you guys may not be able to see some of the things that I got to see coming down the other side. Nice, beautiful, rocky mountains and cliffs and beautiful green trees and stuff. But anyway, I did stop up here so I can kind of show off some really cool stuff. So, fuck, let's go check it out, guys. So over here, we got this whole river thing. That's a little too fast to fish in, but I bet if you could get like a fucking something in that little pocket over there, you might be able to catch something. But check this shit out. Fucking, I'm not kidding, guys. I'm serious when I say, like, this shit is fucking, oh shit. This shit is as fucking nature as nature gets. There's nothing here. I mean, if you fucking fell over dead, like no one would even know. Okay, so check the shit out. So right there, anglers, you're in bull trout country. Okay? That means there's bull trout here. Fucking A. And some fucking other shit. But I guess you're not supposed to take them. So it can result in 6 months in jail. So if you want to go to jail, you can catch some bull trout. I guess if you catch one, technically, you kind of want to let it go, I guess. So don't keep them, and if you do, you're a criminal. Okay, so anyway, check this shit out. Nice, cool little, that's the other end of the river. Again, you know, I'm gonna say that the next time, oh shit, there's a deer. Fucking missed it. Yeah, you can see it, deer. You guys probably, honestly, you guys probably missed it because it spooked me, and then I spooked it. So, just takes your breath away, you know, to even know that this shit honestly still exists in the world. Just really, really cool. So, you guys know I'm filming on my other camera, which is not a GoPro. So, this camera's really good, but it's not as small as the GoPro. So my hands are probably a little shaky. But yeah, I'm gonna do this road again, but I'm definitely gonna take my fishing pole because I don't know how you could not come down here and not throw your pole in the water. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely grab my pole, throw it in the water. So I'm coming up on Thompson Falls. So I'm gonna continue on now until I get to Thompson Falls. Look at that. That's where I came from, coming down the hill. It is, by the way, it is much warmer here. Probably dropped about 4,000 feet, maybe 5,000 or more, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't have an altimeter on my bike, so I couldn't really tell you. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how high it actually was, but it was cold. But it's good here. And look at this shot. Hold on, guys. Wait. This is beautiful. Look at this. Oh. It's like, doesn't it just make you want to sit back and relax and enjoy life? It's just beautiful. It's so worth coming up here. Alright guys, I'm gonna peace out now and continue down to Thompson Falls, and I'm gonna see if I can get my hands on the charger there, because, or a plug at least, because if I can, then I can charge my GoPro. Alright, peace out! So I didn't get any footage inside of Thompson Falls itself, just because the city was kind of busy, and I didn't get to stop and have lunch or anything, just because I couldn't even get in there. So what I did is I just stopped and turned around, and I ended up going back the same direction, just back the other way. But the video that you're seeing here is just prior recording. Again, I didn't have my GoPro, so this is just some video that I hadn't shown before. So anyhow, that was pretty much it. Other than that, yeah, this is one hell of a trip.